Beware of scammers. Good day, my friends, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. My name's Chris, and I'm the Batman statue collector right here on YouTube, right here in this Bat Cave, and I hope you're all having a fantastic day. And today I want to talk a little bit of something that we've been seeing a lot in the Facebook groups especially, and that is blatant scammers in terms of basically they never have the intention of ever sending you a statue, they just want your money. And it is getting harder and harder to tell who is legit and who is not. And that is something that we are working on behind the scenes to create a network of, safe collectors, basically, people that can vouch for each other, people that can, there is no perfect system, but we're working on it. We're trying to make it so it's more convenient for you, the collector. But, there are scammers out there. There are people that are just, they're trying to get your money and not send you a product. And that is becoming more and more evident the more we see. We're seeing an influx in the Facebook groups of people with two first names. So that's something that might be a red flag there. I definitely recommend you click on their profile, check out if there are any mutual friends, if they have, just kind of what their activity is. Do they just sign up for Facebook? Do they have these questionable posts? So that's the first thing you should always do is look at their profile, right? Ask for character references, ask for references, that sort of thing in the Facebook groups. That's always helpful. Some people have had great experiences, some people not, and people post about it. Well, one such person actually posted, and that's what I want to share today because they recently posted in various Facebook groups, including the Batman Statue Collector Facebook group as well, Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. If you're not a member there or haven't joined, please consider doing that. I think you'll really enjoy it, a very positive, supporting group. But anyway, the crazy thing is they had this dialogue, and of course, they posted the dialogue so we can kind of see kind of what's going on. Now, in the old days, I would recommend that you would get a photo. Like if I was selling Batman Hush here, somebody would say, hey, can I have some photos of it? Can you hold my name on a piece of paper with today's date? Okay. And for a while, people were doing that, and it was okay. But then, of course, scammers caught, wind of that. And so somebody sent me a photo, somebody posted in the group, and they're like, Chris, is this photoshopped? And I said, well, it kind of looks photoshopped to me. The community members also felt it looked photoshopped. So, of course, he played along. He kept trying to bait this person to see if they were a scammer or not. And so it's really quite interesting. And so I'm going to kind of walk you through the steps of what he did. And maybe this might help you out as well. And then at the very end of that, I'm going to show you some of my tips and tricks that I think you should definitely do if you are going to be purchasing anything on Facebook or anywhere else. All right, guys, so basically he was interested in a Batman statue. It's a Prime 1 Ben Affleck statue, I believe. And that one is highly sought after. It's usually quite expensive. And basically he says, yes, friend, I do ship international locations, ship to Florida a number of times, and really low rate, right? Ship to Florida a number of times, again, $50. So it's usually way more expensive, obviously, meaning you pay $30 for shipping. So if anybody says you're going to pay $30 shipping on a Prime 1 statue, red flag, red flag, red flag. And he says, do you understand? Okay. Also, some of the speech patterns also might be able to give you a little bit of a heads up as well. And he says, so $930 shipped to Florida. Yes, paying now as of today. So he's asking, are you going to pay it today? Because yeah, $930 seems insane. So obviously red flag. So basically, he's asking for a timestamp photo. He just wants to be able to prove that this is a legit seller. And, again, he's cautious at this point. I'm not exactly sure. And this is what the guy sends him. And the photo of his hand looks very photoshopped. And so it is what it is, right? It just looks very photoshopped. And I've covered the guy's name. I don't want to, throw this guy under the bus or anything, but they're doing that in the groups, alone. But he says, okay, friend, I would do that later, trying to send some shipping details to my clients. Okay, sweet. Also, do you take payment, PayPal goods and services, right? So again, they're just having, a good conversation back and forth, kind of trying to make arrangements, which is, again, what you should do. Very cordial, very nice. And then he says, nice Photoshop. And the guy says, Photoshop how? And I'm just kidding. Can you send me a video? Because everybody in the Facebook group was recommending to this buyer that you ask him for a video. It's very simple. It's very common to do that. And if somebody argues with you, walk away. And he says, like, seriously, I am not sure. You reply, I want to make the purchase. Just let me know, please, if you are truly interested. After the video, is that all? And so again, he's saying, hey, if I do this video thing, are we good, or are we going to make this sale? And again, it doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. So he said, what do you mean? I have been selling for some time, and it never looks like this. So he's basically saying no one ever asks to do a video. Whatever, the video should be okay. The photo should be okay. And then at this point, it says just asking for a video of the statue, ? It's like the most common thing when purchasing expensive statues of people online. So yeah, they're just asking a quick 30-second video. Shouldn't be that bad. Camera phone, doesn't have to be anything fancy. So again, not asking very much of this buyer at all. Okay, if that's no problem, once I get home. So then he said, okay, well, fine. Now I'll do the video when I get home, no problem. So, obviously the drama continues. And again, this buyer has been posting about daily to keep us all in the loop. But I do think it's interesting, the banter here. Why I haven't sent you the video is because I'm busy. I'm sorry, friend. I hope you understand. So as soon as you send me the video, I will pay you. So again, the guy just kind of keeps, pushing us off, basically pushing it off. Like seriously, I'm a very busy person. Most of my daily activities is just to take goods to those that would like to ship and send tracking details to buyers. You can see that even a timestamp took me some hours before I snapped it and sent it to you. So if you're ready to pay, just let me know. So, I really want your money, but I won't send you the video yet. Says, I'm ready to pay, and you still haven't sent the video. Is it because you don't have the statue? Again, the buyer is very keen to know that this is a scam. And again, I think they're just playing along to kind of, weed this guy out a little bit. And he says, I was busy earlier. Sorry, just coming up to see your message now. And that is basically where we are to this point. Clearly, the guy does not have a statue. He keeps coming up with excuse after excuse. I'm busy. The next day, I'm busy. I'm sending goods and services to everyone. I just don't have time. Are you ready to pay, though, now? Are you ready to pay? Okay, so pretty wild stuff, but we're seeing that every single day in the Facebook groups. So much that it makes you not want to sell, it makes you not want to buy because you just don't want to worry about the hassle. So a lot of people are going to eBay, they're doing that sort of thing. It is what it is, right? But at the end of the day, again, hopefully we can make some sort of network where people can be trusted, right? So the main thing is, and again, from this video, I want you guys, if you are buying anything, ask for a video. If everybody's got a phone, everybody can send, a TikTok or whatever, Instagram post or YouTube, or everybody's got a camera on their phone. And if anybody says, oh, I'm too busy to take a video, or I'm too busy to do this and that, or my camera's broken, don't buy from them. Chances are, if they are not willing to take that little step of sending you a little 10-second video with today's date on it or your name, where they talk about it and show you the actual statue from their collection that matches the photos that they sent, okay, that's another thing. If let's say they send you photos, and I've seen before where somebody's selling statues that, but they use Jim Mint's background, okay, or they use my background or something, because there was our statues, right? And so obviously that's a scam because they're not even going to the trouble of taking a photo of their own statue. So make sure the photos match, make sure the videos match, okay? Ask for references, but the video is the big one. I think because obviously if they don't have it, they're gonna make up excuse after excuse after excuse to say why they can't send you a video. And if somebody did that to me, I'd be like, okay, thanks, hard pass. I'm going to look on for the next buyer or next seller or whatever. So that's just my advice on that. Again, there is no perfect system. But again, hopefully it helps some of you out in dealing with somebody like this. A lot of people, like they said, with the scrolling text, they'll play the game. They'll keep trying to get them to bite or to say something, or just mess with them because they know they're a scammer. It's kind of like those videos where people call the scammers and they're able to hack into their own system and stuff. It's pretty funny stuff, but it's basically what they're doing here. So it stinks because buying and selling should be easy. We used to live in a world where people were trustworthy and things like that, but I know it just is what it is, right? So you have to do your research. And again, that's just it. So anyway, I just wanted to share that because I thought it was interesting. Thought it might help some of you out there along the way. But again, number one, if you don't know the person and you don't trust them, PayPal friends and family, don't do that. But if you know them, if you trust them, by all means do that. Otherwise, do goods and services. That way you're protected. And even in some cases, you're not. So I know, like Jim, I mentioned him again. I know he's had some major issues with PayPal, with them taking money. So again, maybe you want to use Zelle or other Venmo or other, cash apps and things like that. I've always used PayPal and it's worked for me. And again, I've had hundreds at this point, hundreds of successful transactions with people. So I've been lucky in most cases. I have had some issues here and there with people, and so it just is what it is. It's just life. Life's a coin flip right now, right? But again, hopefully these tips help a little bit and help you not get scammed, because I don't want to see anybody lose their money and not receive a statue. So anyway, thank you for watching today. I hope you enjoyed it, and if it was helpful, let me know in the comments down below. And if you have any helpful tips that I missed here on the video, please put them in the comments so other people can read them, and it might help other collectors along the way, especially if you're a new collector to the hobby. Anyway, hope it helps, and I'll see you guys soon in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.